Welcome everyone to the CU Rec Center for tonight's matchup between the Colorado Buffaloes and the Wyoming Cowboys. It's day one of the BMHC tournament, the lone game happening tonight. The winner of this matchup will be headed to play Metro State tomorrow evening at the Sports Stable. Should be a good one here between the two teams who finished at the bottom of the BMHC standings, but their seasons are not over yet. First off, they'll play against each other, and the Buffs and Cowboys are underway from Boulder. A long road to the BMHC title begins here in Boulder. Winner of this contest will play Metro State. Denver and Colorado State will play tomorrow as well. The winners of those two contests will play in the BMHC championship game. So for these two teams, they're going to have to win 3 in a row to get that auto bid to regionals, not nationals, excuse me. Campbell has it for Wyoming, slapped into the zone by one of the assistant captains for the Cowboys, Colton Morris. Krasauskis has it for Colorado as he exits the zone. Krasauskis sends it around the boards. Wyoming will pick up the puck just about a minute into this one. No score. Still fighting for it along the boards, and Dranch will just dump it in. Kovney didn't realize he was offsides, has to get back onsides now. Picked up by Santos. Misses the stick of Kovney, and Wyoming will take control. Colorado retreats into their own zone. Kovney hands back for Tate Doris. Doris just leaves it, goes for the hit, picked up by Dranch. Moves into the Wyoming side of the ice. Kovney down there for Colorado as well. Dranch fighting for the puck with Moore. Krasauskis over there for Colorado as the puck now exits the zone. Sandro Santos slips, has to get to the puck. Popped up in the Colorado zone. Moore sends it down. Puck's still loose in the corner. Colorado comes away with it. Pitones, the captain, trying to start a rush, but Santos will have to retreat. Finds Thomas Knapp. Iman Sadiq trying to get that up for Pitones, but he loses control of the puck. Darnell sends it down behind the Colorado net. Corey DePonio had a hat trick the last time these two teams met 1 week ago to the day on February 2nd.
Wasn't very long, was it, Alex?
Not a long time since these teams have played each other. And Wyoming came out with a fiery start in that contest. Pitones finds DePonio, and a big stop by Bradley Muzzarelli. Brandon Hackett finds Knapp as they start up another rush. Pitones missed the touch, and that'll be icing against the Buffaloes. About 3 minutes into this one, definitely a slower start than what we saw 1 week ago.
Yeah, absolutely. Not many shots off early. Not a whole lot of. It was pretty high danger really early on. This men's D2 game versus Wyoming last week. Obviously, this now a playoff game, so both teams invested a little bit more than they were a week ago.
Here's Hackett to grab the puck off the faceoff. It touches the stick of DePonio. It just floats down towards Campbell. Trey Campbell off the boards looking for a teammate in Berg. Sent back down to Muzzarelli, and it's picked up by Campbell behind his own net. Wyoming starting an offensive push about 3.5 minutes into this one. Campbell sends it into the zone. Ian Buller, the team's leading scorer, shoots one, and the save is made by Abby Siegel. Noel Sinicki looking for that pass taken away by Wyoming. Now this puck popped up and hits the netting. They'll stop play.
Not quite. not quite, Goalhorn. They're saluting you, Alex, and the Blackhawks.
Yeah, they're saluting us for getting the Werner Classic, even though no one wants that to happen.
Aren't you all excited?
I am happy. I'm excited to see it happen, but I've gotten plenty of comments over the past couple days where
I've been
people
talking to you
told
about
me
it.
Not super happy that was what the league selected. But, well, we can't control that.
Gary.
I know a lot of people out here would love to see the Avs play in a Winter Classic, maybe even at Folsom Field.
That would be awesome, honestly. Folsom outdoor NHL game.
Back to this one here in Boulder. Here's Sinicki to send it into the Wyoming side. Quickly played away by Bodie Morris, and now picked up by Smithberger. Stutter steps. Smithberger, tough angle shot, misses Muzzarelli. Andrew Santos, gonna throw this one towards the net. It gets deflected, and Smithberger had an open look. Just couldn't quite get the shot off. That pass was intended for Santos. It misses him, and it'll go down to Avi Siegel. Tate Doris will pick up the puck for the Buffaloes and give it to Santos. Just leaves it for Isaac Neffs. Buffs hemmed into their own zone right now. Santos has the puck for Colorado. Just trying to backhand that to Levkis. Now Smithberger around the boards. Looking for Neffs over there. Doris joins the fray. Puck loose. Neffs drops his stick. Kicks the puck. Still loose. And now taken by Wyoming. Smithberger gets the puck back for the Buffaloes. Smithberger down to Neffs. Neffs has the puck poked away, but he's able to get it towards Levkis. Skips over him, and Smithberger pokes that one back to his defensive pair. But now it's picked off. Here's McBride. He loses the ball, loses the puck. Santos towards Smithberger, and he's got the puck behind the net. Finds Santos in front. It goes just wide of the net. Thomas Knapp fans on it, but then is able to get it away from the Wyoming attack. 6 minutes gone in the first period, no score from the rec center in Boulder.
Did you say ball, Alex?
I did. That's on me.
That's the wrong sport.
That's the wrong sport. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, we're getting you warmed up. Two games tonight.
Yeah, got to get warmed up a little bit. It's going to be a long night here at the rec center. Back to a doubleheader here on Scobuff Sports. Avi Siegel will play it, and he'll cover via the pressure from Langston Bouma.
But yeah, as you mentioned about 5 minutes ago, Alex, very slow start here. Neither team has really gotten a ton of chances, although with the shift there by Smithberger and his line, honestly, pretty good chances there. Pretty good chance by Wyoming there, though.
Yeah, that shot from Campbell almost beat Siegel off the deflection. Pivot from the captain, Hart. Being shoved in by two Buffaloes. And now Campbell misses the puck. Coveney chasing it down. Played off the boards to Madden Hart. Krasowskis steals it back for Colorado. He's stripped up by Hart. And out to the loose puck is Bouma. You go behind the Colorado net there. Krasowskis looking for Hackett. It's taken back by Wyoming. Dranch to the loose puck. Able to find Krasowskis. And now that pass to Coveney just a little behind him. Hart. Finding McKinley. Jack McKinley riding the blue line. Stolen by Saul Dranch. Dranch. Nice move. Able to shake off Braxton Bundy. But now it's picked up by McKinley. McKinley sends it around the boards. Fight in the corner. Picked up by Bundy. Bundy looking for a pass. Now a slap shot. Misses the net off the stick of Lawrence Luby. Puck floating right by the blue line, and there's a Buffalo down on the ice. Pitones with the penalty coming up against Wyoming. DePonio in the corner, they'll stop play. Slow to get up with someone on Colorado. Seems like they're on the bench now.
Yeah, I wasn't able to get a good look at it, but it was 100% some sort of roughing call right up against the boards, a hit on the half boards right at the bench there. So That's 2 minutes for Colorado.
So out of all that commotion along the Colorado blue line, the Buffs will head to the power play. And we're waiting on the scores table to input that, and that's going to go against Braxton Bundy. Right now it's labeled as a major, a 5-minute major. We're not sure if they're going to change it. Colton Morris pleading his case to the referees. It will be a major against Bundy. So Colorado to the power play for 5 minutes. Street can't keep it in, and Coveney has to retreat. Just leaves it for Arthur Street. Street now swirls behind his own net. Hands off to Coveney. And now Levkis makes a move. Levkis leaves for Smithberger now. Smithberger moves in, and the save by Mozzarelli. Cleared away for a moment. Coveney shoots one. Save by Mozzarelli again. Coveney slows it down for a second. Here's Street. Smithberger holding, looks for a pass, finds Coveney. Street fires one. It's blocked cleanly by Luke Moore, and he's going to chase it down. Siegel will come out of his net to play it. And he gets that one away from Luke Moore. Connor Smithberger. Across the line. Smithberger still has it. Just drops it behind him for Levkis. He'll drop behind him for Coveney. Coveney across ice for Alexiev. Now Levkis. Fans on a shot, able to get it back and over to Alexiev. Cross ice pass off the boards for Coveney. Back to Nikita Alexiev. Minute and a half gone on this power play. Cross ice to Coveney, trying to pick his corner. Now does and misses the net. Levkis with 3:30 left on the 5-minute major. Coveney trying to get that direction off the stick of Smithberger. Now Levkis back to Coveney. Coveney down for Smithberger. Looking for a pass. Decides to trade places with Alexiev. Now shoots one, save off the stick side of Mozzarelli. Alexiev back to Levkis. And now Alexiev again finds Corey DePonio. That gets tipped off a stick. Does not touch the netting. Play continues. Under 3 minutes to go on the 5-minute major. Here's a shot that's quickly played away by Mozzarelli. Krasauskis to the loose puck. Now Levkis. Long shift for him. Krasauskis trying to keep it in. Wyoming cannot clear Krasauskis. A good glove to keep it in. Krasauskis back to Alexiev. Half of the 5-minute major is gone. Levkis shoots one. Maybe blocked. Sadiq fans on a shot. Now Alexiev hands back to Levkis. Alexiev blasts one wide of the net. Pitones to the loose puck. Swirls around more, and that'll be a penalty against Colorado.
I'm not sure I totally agree with that, but really, really nice initial power play from the Buffs. Just a total onslaught of shots in the first 3 minutes. Obviously now the final 2:16 of that 5-minute major near effectively killed off.
So a huge kill from Wyoming's defense. Holding down the fort from the prolonged zone time for the Colorado offense. Number of chances on goaltender Bradley Mozzarelli. And now 4-on-4 time. Ian Bullard taps it back. Here's a shot that gets blocked. And now the other way, a chance for Neffs. Excuse me, that's Barnhart. Barnhart, one of the seniors, shot stopped by Mozzarelli. Loose puck, Bullard. Santos was retreating like he had moved up the ice. Now here's Barnhart. One of the number of seniors on this team. Graduating and playing in their last game at the rec center. They were given a bonus game after the senior night, but here's Barnhart, moves in and scores! What a move! Cooper Barnhart scores his third of the year. and gets Colorado on the board first in this playoff matchup.
And what a nice move by Barnhart. As you said, the senior celebrated on senior night just last week versus Colorado State. What a move there. Got right in close, right there to Mozzarella, and just deked around him, faked him out, and got just the little push in, and sweet goal there from Cooper Barnhart.
So a huge 4-on-4 goal for the Buffaloes. Doris in the corner. Back looking for Street. Trying to go for a hit. Doris chases down the puck, able to tap it along for Isaac Neffs. He just hands off to Corey DePonio. DePonio trying to move around Colton Morris. Neffs picks up the loose puck. Neff tried the wraparound. Doris able to keep it in the offensive zone. Doris shoots one wide of the net. Under a minute left. 35 seconds to go on the 4-on-4 before Colorado heads to the power play for a bonus 16 seconds. Neffs laid into the boards by Hart. And now DePonio. Nice move. Cordeponio stopped there by Mozzarella. Loose puck goes to the side of the rink. Under 15 on the 4-on-4. Loose puck trying to be cleared by Hart. 5 seconds on the 4-on-4. Colorado will conduct a line change, and now here comes Wyoming. Morris just nudges it along into the attacking zone. 10 seconds to go as Wyoming will get some fresh legs on the ice. Here comes Dranch. Dranch shoots one, saved by Mozzarella. Penalty expires. Santos trying to get that touch pass and deflection for Dranch. Santos picks it back up for Colorado. Overskates the puck, now hitting down to the ice by a Wyoming defender. And the puck will roll into the Colorado side. That goes over. Coveney was jumping up to try and make the play, and they'll stop play here. 6:25 to go in the first period. Cooper Barnhart gets Colorado on the board first.
And gets the game a little bit jumpier. There's a little bit more life. Colorado, all of a sudden, 9 shots. Wyoming still with 2. So a little bit more energy here after that goal, mostly for the Buffs, but Wyoming responding as well.
Off the face-off at center ice. Here's a shot over the glove of Abby Siegel and over the net. Marius Krasauskis. And I'm going to get that up to Coveney. He does. Coveney pivots, looking for a pass towards Krasauskis. It's deflected by the Wyoming defense. Luke Moore sends it into the zone. A fight for it in the corner between Krasauskis and Quillen Reed. Santos also poking at it for the Buffaloes. Reed trying to chase it down. Here's Lawrence Luby trying to get that to Moore. He slips, and now Santos picks it up. Able to get that clean pass to Garrett Coveney. Coveney just backs off and retreats for Colorado. Wyoming trying to clear. Picked up by Petonis. Petonis makes a nice move, still has it, and cannot finish. And ends up in between the legs of Mozzarella.
And knocking the post off. Trying to score himself, really, rather than the puck.
Yeah.
It was a nice move, though. He just lost an edge.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
So just about a little over 5 minutes to go in this first period. Colorado strikes first with a 1-0 lead, thanks to Cooper Barnhart. Ahmad Sadiq in the face-off circle for Colorado. Possession goes to Colton Morris of Wyoming. Alexiev to retrieve the puck for the Buffaloes. Bullard trying to keep it in the attacking zone. Petones comes away with it. Diego Petones shoots one, saved by Mozzarella.
Mozzarella sliding back there a little bit. That's something you don't want to do if you're a goaltender. Honestly, that's like the absolute worst. You save a puck and then slide backwards over the line and into the net. I've seen it happen, and it's not. No one likes it.
Here's a shot from Alexiev that gets deflected by Mozzarella and away from danger. Loose puck picked up by Levkis. Fired that one wide of the net. Street. Down to Smithberger. Neffs picks up behind the Wyoming net. Isaac Neffs. Back to Alexiev, long shot. Misses the net. Street running a play, poked out by Bullard. Alexiev's nameplate starting to come off, if you can tell right there.
Patrick would be having a fit right now.
Yeah.
First, Deponio.
He also not be very happy, as if you notice, Corey Deponio does not have his
still does
nameplate.
not have it. Yeah, first Deponio, now Alexiev.
Patrick
Oh, man.
Dawson, another fellow member here at SBS, really wanted him to get one of those after scoring a hat trick last Friday. Here's a shot that deflects off of Knapp from Logan Mears.
And you could hear the Wyoming coach there loud and clear announcing it was a 3-2 to them.
Sinicki makes a move, still has it, and the save is made by Mozzarella. Some shoving after the play. Bullard's getting physical with Sinicki.
Believed he tripped his teammate. I didn't think he'd. I did for a second, and then I didn't believe so. And it's unfortunate that Sinicki wasn't able to get really much of a shot off after that move, because it was nice to avoid that defensive play, and then he just kind of shot it right into the, I don't know, center department. Yeah, just kind of everywhere was Mozzarella there.
Yeah, impressive for
Glove.
that 6'3" frame of Sinicki's to stay upright
Yeah, absolutely.
and get that shot off.
He's tall. He's one of, if not the tallest on the team, I believe.
He is really
Challenged,
got a
I
big
would say,
body
only by
and,
by defenseman Thomas Knapp.
Yeah. Knapp standing at 6'6".
That is far taller than I am.
Kind of makes sense why he's playing defense, using that frame as
Oh yeah,
a big part.
Zdeno
to his-
Chara-like.
Yeah, part of his game.
Hey, that's only 9 inches. Not 9. Excuse me, 3 inches shorter than Chara.
It's impressive. Force to be reckoned with on this Buffaloes team. 3:15 to go in this first period. 1-0 in favor of Colorado. Face off and neutralize. Trails back into the Buff side. Benjamin McBride over there for Wyoming, trying to get possession of the puck, but he's worked off by Krasauskas.
Great work by Krasauskas there, both to avoid that back check and then, reset from it.
Wow. McBride trying a backhand spin it. Just trying to spin it and backhand that one past Siegel. Doesn't work out. Here's Kovney. Kovney still has possession of the puck behind the Wyoming net. Trying to get that back for Santos. He kind of, I don't know if he was intending that for that to get there, but he got there anyways. And then Santos laid out by Reed.
That was some good work by Levkis there. First, good speed to get into the zone, and then to keep the puck defending it, he lowered the shoulder and bodied off the defender. Great work by Levkis. Obviously, play didn't end up working out, but good work there.
Here's Kovney.
Kovney, excuse me, not Levkis. My bad. My bad.
So good work from Kovney there. As he is the last man back right now. Doris will just send it in and head to the bench. Just about 2 minutes to go in the first period. Batones sends it in, and this will be grabbed by Logan Mears behind his own net. Mears looking for a pass to Bundy, and now it's picked up by Mears now. Mears elevates the puck and just sends it in.
They were on a
Colorado
4-on-2 there as the coach was announcing.
Bundy trying to get that for McBride. Or McKinley, excuse me. Now Corey Deponio backhands it to Alexiev now. Nikita Alexiev has his shot blocked by Mears. Alexiev hitting to the boards there. Still fighting for it in the corner. Now poke free in the slot. Patones wrap around, misses the net just barely. Deponio finds Alexiev, backhander through the legs, and Mozzarella will dive on it.
Do you remember that one time I used the Hungry Hippos analogy for the goalies, Alex? That one game where they were just leaping. That's what he looked like right there, Mozzarella.
That's textbook Hungry
Dove
Hippos. Yeah,
onto that. That was a quick one.
He just wanted nothing He did
No,
not want the play to keep
absolutely
going.
not. He was done.
Did
He was
not
done
want to
with it.
give Colorado another shot. Kind of give it a second to breathe. Brandon Hackett along the boards. Loses it. And now here comes Wyoming. Sent around the boards. Bullard to try and pick it up. Bullard stuck in the corner with Knapp. A 2v2 fight for it. Under a minute to go in the first period. 45 seconds to go. Morris able to get the puck free for a second. They still fight at it behind the Colorado net, and Thomas Knapp has it for the Buffs. Levkis will clear.
There's Lefkis.
Neffs picks up the loose puck in the attacking zone. Neffs looking for a pass. Drops it behind him for Levkis. David Levkis. Smithberger shoots one. Misses the net just barely. Neff shoots one there high over the net. 15 seconds left. Knapp finds Levkis along the boards. Drops it off. Smithberger with 8. Connor Smithberger with 5. Stick aside by Mozzarelli. Slap shot. Levkis just trying to throw it towards the net, and that will do it for the first period.
I'm honestly astounded Smithberger missed that. That was a clean, dead shot. I had a direct angle on that. I saw the corner that was open and just right over it. For as good of a shooter as he typically is in these games, I was expecting him to hit that, honestly.
And well, fortunately for Wyoming, he does not.
That's true.
And
that's
it
true.
keeps the game within reach for the Cowboys. They trail 1-0 at the end of the first period. The lone goal belonging to Cooper Barnhart, picking up his 3rd goal of the year. And now that was a really nice play to get the Buffs on the board in that 4-on-4. But of course, that came during that 5-minute major. But of course, they had that extended zone time that they couldn't capitalize on. They're kind of lucky that Cooper Barnhart was able to put that one through. Obviously, you don't care after Barnhart scores that you failed to score on the 2.5 minutes there.
Yeah,
You're just happy Barnhart scores and gets you that 1-0 lead regardless.
Absolutely. They didn't do a ton on. I mean, they were working hard. They had great zone time in the 3 minutes of the 5-on-5 that they did, or 5-minute major, excuse me, that they did have. They were shooting from all over the place. It was really good. Just obviously they weren't able to hit it on net, and then you negate the rest of that by taking a penalty yourself. Just not the greatest. So yeah, as you said, really good response, and good luck for Colorado that Barnhart does nag that goal.
Well, and this is very much different than their game last week, where they trailed early.
Yes.
And had to claw their way back in, faced 2 separate 2-goal deficits. This time, they exit the first with the lead, 1-0. What do you look for in the second period here, Aiden?
Just discipline, I think. Overall, they honestly were fine, but at times there were a couple shaky decisions that didn't end up leading or amounting to anything, but absolutely could have and definitely nearly did. And obviously, one of them led to the penalty being taken, killing off the rest of the 5-minute major that could have absolutely been scored on. So just a little bit more discipline. You're in a playoff game against Wyoming. You're only up 1-0. They're not a great team, but you have 40 minutes. You can't underestimate them.
No, cannot overlook this team. I know they're looking forward.
It's one game. It's the same as the football playoffs. Something might happen in one game, and that's it. You
get one game.
One shot.
And then you move on to tomorrow.
One opportunity.
So focus on the last 40 minutes, and then you start thinking about Metro State.
Spaghetti on Mom's sweater or whatever the lyrics are. I don't know.
There's vomit on a sweater already, Mom's spaghetti.
That's
there
what it is. That's what it is. Thank you. You were getting there.
I don't know. Anyways, we'll be back in about 15 minutes to bring you action of the second period between the Buffs and the Cowboys. 1-0 Colorado at the end of the first. Welcome back to the CU Rec Center for period 2 between the Colorado Buffaloes and the Wyoming Cowboys. The current score, 1-0 Colorado, thanks to a goal from Cooper Barnhart in this playoff matchup. Winner of tonight's matchup will play tomorrow evening at 9 p.m. at the Sports Stable down in Superior against the Metro State Roadrunners, the #1 seed, and a team who went undefeated in conference play.
They're a tough team in this D2 division, Alex. They're a really highly ranked team. I'm not exactly sure if they rank off the top of my head right at the moment, but they're
top 5 for sure.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. They're a good team down in Westminster, and well, I mean, they're not in Westminster, but they play in Westminster, and that'll be a tough matchup for either of these teams. No matter who wins this game here tonight, Colorado, Wyoming, MSU Denver,
everything they've got.
Yep, MSU Denver is a tough one. They are a tough matchup.
Well, 40 minutes left to decide a winner here in Boulder. We're off for period 2. Arthur Street gets to the puck first and gets it to Alexiev. Wyoming continuing to try and pressure to begin the frame. Puck still loose behind the Colorado net. Siegel on watch. Colorado grabs control. Neffs overskates the puck. Well, that ice can be a little slippery right out fresh from the Zamboni. That could have definitely been what happened there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's often why split period power plays don't work. You know, the ice is just, you're a little bit quicker. The puck's a little bit quicker than you're expecting. I'm not honestly sure why they blew the whistle here, because it wasn't offside. I think the ref was apologizing, so it might have been a mistake. I really don't know.
They thought it was offsides and it wasn't. So usually what that means is they'll face off again at center ice, which is what looks like it's probably going to happen. There's about 30 seconds into the second period. Starting line tonight for Colorado starts the second period here in David Ledkiss, Connor Smithberger, and Isaac Neffs. And they've all had pretty good seasons. They've all kind of like heated up here in the tail end of the year. Smithberger especially has gotten much better. He's been scoring in bundles at the tail end of the year. Levkis has been putting points on the board, and of course Isaac Neffs, one of the assistant captains, making his presence known tonight as well.
Yeah, they've got a number of quick and they're top point getters, quick skaters. They are quick point getters, and Barnhart with the goal tonight, not totally up there, I believe, in
his 7th point of the year.
Yeah, exactly. So middle of the pack, roughly, on this D2 squad. I'm still really not sure what's going on here.
I have no idea. Did someone call a timeout? I
can't think it's possible. I'm pretty sure the refs are just talking with the benches.
So I think that probably warranted that the player and the skaters went to go talk things over. But they have the puck sitting over there in the Colorado zone to the right of Avi Siegel.
Avi Siegel, who wants to get that. I saw he was skidding slowly towards that puck.
Not exactly sure what's happening. There's a bit of a commotion. They're trying to figure things out. Looks like the ref's talking to one of the head honchos at the BMHC, maybe the commissioner. I'm not exactly sure. We've talked to him once or twice this season. It's been a really big help, and especially in that early part of the season when jerseys were not fully cemented. But now Smithberger's headed towards the box for some reason. Got no idea.
I know they...
My memory's a little bit fuzzy, though.
No, I was going to say maybe it's too many men, but they wouldn't have been talking for this long on just a simple too many men penalty.
Now Levkis standing over in the box, and while they sort things out, we're going to take a quick break here at Scope Up Sports. We'll be right back.
Well, so nothing's happened.
Well, Smithburger, maybe you just went into the box to sit down for a second.
maybe
Because he's
he's
back
tired.
out on the ice. Even strength, nothing will come of all that deliberation. Just a
Except for a
face-off.
second on the clock.
Exactly. Face off to the right of Obby Siegel. Beck loses control, and now it's Connor Smithburger. Picks up the puck. In the corner. And now Street finds Smithburger once again. Connor Smithburger waits and shoots one. Blocked by his own man.
Neff's there with the knee block.
Now here's Colton Morris. Speeding in. Drops off for Nolan Berg. Berg still has possession of the puck. Trying to get that cross-ice pass to a teammate. Neffs blocks it and grabs possession back for the Buffaloes. Here's Alexiev. Smithburger, nice dangle move. Right in front towards Levkis. Not exactly sure where that puck ended up. It ended up not over towards Mitzarelli. Minute and a half gone in the second period. Street. Levkis will clear it out of his own defensive zone. Evan Heck chasing it down, and now play is stopped. I think it touched the netting.
It's a very weird, hesitant type of play right now. I don't know if it was from that weird, kind of unexplained stoppage or what, but both teams last minute just kind of slow moving around, kind of testing the waters. And it's not like it's a first period too. This is the second, so.
Sadiq looks like he's going to be taking the face-off for the Buffs. Exchanges a word or two to his fellow teammates, maybe trying to draw up a play if he wins the face-off, which he cannot. Wyoming clears the zone quickly. Tate Doris over there for the Buffs, but it's picked up by Moore. Hitting the boards is Santos by McBride. Now kept in by Wyoming. Here's Reed shooting one, scores. We are tied at 1. Quillen Reed with his 10th goal of the season ties it up for the Cowboys.
That's unfortunate there. Good goal there for Reed. Got that pass, really just recognized the exact position and situation he was in, and Siegel wasn't ready for that at all. Had to scramble to get over there, was still getting his footing, getting his positioning when the shot came, and it was just a really quick one that if you're not set up for, that's going to be tough to get the reflexes to block.
Right off the face-off, Kovney could not get the shot there. The puck was just a little bit away from him.
Oh, what a response that would have been, though. That was couple inches from being in.
Knapp trying to find Krasowskis and Kovney, missed them both, and the puck, as a result, is iced.
So when you play Monopoly,
Yeah.
right, and you when you play Monopoly and you have to go through the jail, but you're not actually in jail. You're just there for like a turn. You're just sitting there.
Yeah.
That's what Smithburger was doing during the weird pause there.
Maybe a get out of jail free card.
Yeah, exactly. We'll get that for the penalty box when we actually commit a penalty.
Maybe.
Or take a penalty, I guess. Commit is kind of a harsh word there.
Yeah. Anyways, Thomas Knapp to pick up the puck for Colorado in neutral ice.
Anyways, don't listen to him. Basically what that was.
Yeah. Knapp trying to clear it out for Colorado. Darnall trying to find a pass for Wyoming. Knapp slips away. And now here's a shot from Darnall.
Dangerous there, just whiffed on it a little bit and sent it
Yeah.
wide, but that was a close opportunity.
Tipped off the stick of Darnall, and that'll be offsides against Leaf Darnall. .46 to go in the second period. Quillen Reed puts one past Obby Siegel to tie this one up at 1 apiece.
This is the third intermission in a row they've played Panama.
Yeah.
I don't know if it can be heard on the broadcast, but they don't know we're in Boulder. Wrong location.
It's definitely not as nice.
It's colder here right now.
It's much colder here in Boulder than it is in Panama, I bet. Alexiev in a mad dash for the puck. Braxton Bundy trying to get that centering pass. Now here's a shot. Oh, what a save by Siegel on McKinley. It's cleared away. He just raced in and one-time wrister. Siegel, I don't know if exactly he was surely aware, but that puck was
that was
wild.
That was on positioning. He was positioned there in the center, and obviously felt it. Got his arms around it a little bit to form a wall there, but just really good positioning save from Siegel there. Was just able to grab that puck. Didn't really have to actually move to do anything, and that's often the best saves and the easiest saves a goaltender can make.
Nolan Berg wins the faceoff for Wyoming. Here's a shot and a save by Abby Siegel. Chasing down the puck for Wyoming is Campbell. And Colton Morris spins a Buffalo off the puck, and Goki heads to the bench. Here's Morris. Shoots one. Glove stopped by Abby Siegel.
That was a rough hit on the boards there for Goki.
Yeah.
Didn't really hit anything. He just kind of hit the boards, but it was physical enough that he jolted a second there, so hope he's all right. Sitting back on the bench there for a moment as the D1 team beginning to warm up there over on the far side.
Their game against Arizona State immediately following the conclusion of this matchup right here on Skobov Sports.
And this team in the playoffs right now, that team looking for the playoffs, Alex.
Exactly. All three of the teams here at CU really fighting for positioning in the playoffs.
And well,
the
tomorrow's women, they've
locked
in.
up their spot in the WWCHL.
Second seed.
This team, of course, playing for their playoff lives tonight. Neffs leaves it for Smithberger. He's got room. Trying to get that to Neffs. Mozzarella plays it away. Now Mears spins around Doris. And now a penalty coming up. Tripping call against Colorado. So Wyoming will go to the power play.
Yeah, not the greatest time to take a penalty. They just scored recently in the last couple of minutes. Early on in the second, you're giving them an opportunity to do it again here. A power play, which is pretty decent. Both teams' penalties, pretty decent. Penalty kills,
might have
though.
been a slash.
Oh,
even.
perhaps.
That's going to be against Levkis, so Wyoming to the power play for the first time tonight. Lawrence Luby. That pass deflected. He was looking for more. There's a shot. Saved by Siegel and cleared away. Here's Luby. Puck is loose. And slipping down is Luby. Pitones trying to capitalize for Colorado. Now Reed, who has the lone goal for Wyoming tonight, across the red line. Worked off the puck by Ahmad Sadiq. And now play is stopped. Another penalty, and this one going to go against Wyoming. This one will be a tripping call. And so we'll enjoy some 4-on-4 time for 1:16 before the Buffs will have 45 seconds of a power play. So 4-on-4 begins. Reed, the one going into the box for Wyoming. Here's a shot. That gets deflected and just floats to the corner. Cooper Barnhart, who has the goal for Colorado in this one, exits the zone, and the Buffs will have to regroup. Street lead pass looking for Alexiev. He's got the puck. Passing it back. Sanicki off the post. No, what a save. Oh, my goodness. Mozzarella, he didn't hit the post. He just snagged that one.
Oh, man. I thought he got that with his pad, but
I think it did hit the post
save.
First. I did hear a faint post.
Yeah, I thought he got it off the pad onto the post. That's
Maybe.
an unbelievable stretch.
Regardless, it's still a huge save for Wyoming. Sanicki nearly getting that one, which would have been his 5th goal of the year. After not scoring at all last year. Now here comes Ian Bullard, the leading scorer for Wyoming. Shot stopped by Abby Siegel. Bullard steals it back for the Cowboys. Bullard trying to find a shot. He's worked off by the Colorado defense. Mears finds Berg. Spinning around Alexiev, he pokes it away from him. Alexiev still making nice plays to get it away from Nolan Berg. 15 seconds on the 4-on-4. Puck lifted out of the zone and cleared. They'll call this one for icing. And so they'll stop play with 8 seconds to go on this 4-on-4.
Then a very brief, not totally brief, 44 seconds, so like a third of a power play for the Buffaloes there after.
5 seconds to go on the 4-on-4. Buffs will clear it away. Sinicki picks up the puck as the Buffs begin the power play. Sinicki shoots one, missed the net, rebound, Barnhart missed it. Good stick from the Wyoming defense to prevent that goal. That sure goal. That one off the stick of Colton Morris off the glass. Street trying to clear. Morris trying to pick up the puck for Wyoming, and Colorado will take control with 20 seconds to go on their power play. Left kiss up to Smithberger. Waiting for some reinforcements. 10 seconds to go. Smithberger gets it to Street. Now Alexiev. Back to Street. Smithberger. In the dying second. DePonio's shot stopped by Mozzarelli. Levkis. So taken away. DePonio trying to grab the puck back for the Buffaloes. And now the puck enters the Colorado bench, and they'll stop play. That got it went off the leg of Doris. Either that or it caught the skate of Alexiev.
Alexiev, who I don't know if you saw, but his
I
entire name is coming off at the moment now. Not just the ending, the last couple letters, but it is flying out there.
Who knows? Maybe we see a straggling Alexiev on the ice at some point tonight.
Number 17, unnamed, Alexiev, the ice.
Exactly. So Reed out of the box for Wyoming. Sends it in. Santos wins the puck battle and keeps possession for the Buffaloes for a moment longer. McBride looking for more behind the Colorado net. Santos trying to get to the loose puck again, and he does enough to get it to Patones, who gets it right back to Santos. And now they stop play. It seems like McBride and Patones gotten a little
They're both going.
And
they're both going.
Now McBride exchanging some words with the referee.
Although they might.
And it's unsportsmanlike conduct against McBride. He's not happy about it.
Yeah, they're gonna, I think, give him extra for that against the ref. But yeah, they were sending both of them to the box there instantly.
And so Patones is also going to the box, but now they're sending an extra player for Wyoming into the box for that unsportsmanlike penalty. That is Ian Karfs, who will serve that extra penalty. So Colorado will go to the power play for 4 minutes. Or just 2 minutes. 4-on-4 for 2 minutes, and then a power play for the Buffs. Oh. I want to thank Jared Miller here for informing me that it was unsportsmanlike, but it's a 10-minute untimed penalty that Karfs will serve. Karfs will serve the 2-minute penalty, it looks like, and then McBride probably will stay in for the full 10 minutes. Speaking of which, we have 4-on-4 time here. So all that to see Corey DePonio have possession right now. Nolan Berg comes the other way for the Cowboys as he rides his own bench and trips up.
Great job from Santos there to completely deny entry.
Sent back in by Evan Heck. Here's Doris into the neutral zone. Lead pass over for Sadiq off his stick. Trying to get it past Heck, which he does. Sadiq, nice couple moves. Now goes behind the net, still chasing down the puck. Still has possession. Backhands it to DePonio. DePonio trying to get that in front towards Sadiq, but Muzzarelli reads the play and just
Floated
shoves
that
it right
a
into
little
the
too slowly
ice.
there. Yeah.
But a nice couple moves from Sadiq to keep possession for Colorado right behind the net.
Behind the net, surrounded and swarmed by 2 or 3 Wyoming players there too. So some really nice puck possession skills there shown behind the cage of Muzzarelli.
Cooper Barnhart, the lone goal scorer for the Buffaloes, to take the face-off for the Buffaloes against the captain for this Wyoming team in Madden Hart. Ref looks like the referee is discussing something with the scores table at the moment. And now brings 2 extra referees.
What it is again? We don't know.
We have no idea. But we'll take a break real quick as they sort this all out. Well, after all the confusion, they've assessed another penalty against Wyoming. There are now 3 Cowboys sitting in the box. And so it'll be a power play for Colorado. Interesting scenario. Not exactly sure. But all I know is that the Buffs are on a 4-on-3 right now.
As soon as we can get that to you, we'll do our best to get the whatever went on there information to you as soon as we can. But for now, we have absolutely no idea.
Here's Street. Switches places with Corey DePonio. Goes back to him. One-time slap shot. Gets blocked. And you can see Bodie Morris wincing in pain there. There's a shot from Lefkitz that's stopped by Muzzarelli. I mean, what a blast from DePonio there.
This game has been interesting because it's definitely picked up some some good flow and some good pace during the action, but it's now, at least this second period, has now been paused twice for
significant delays.
Yeah, unnecessarily a long amount of time. So
DePonio back to Street, shoots one, saved by Mozzarella, rebound loose. Here's Smithberger now. Both players out of the box. Left kiss right in front, popped up in front of the net. They wave it off, no goal. Mozzarella does enough to keep it out. Buffs on the power play now for another minute. Arthur Street. Smithberger back to Street. Shoots one wide of the net. Street keeps it in the attacking zone. DePonio leaves for Street with 35 to go. Trying to get that centering pass to Patonis. DePonio misses that one, and he exits the zone. Has to recover. Re-engages with the zone. And that will be cleared down. So Siegel just leaves it for Alexiev, and the plate has come off. Alexiev's nameplate, I think they probably just took it off at the bench.
now there's 2 for Patrick.
Berg trying to clear. Alexiev will keep it in with 3 seconds on the power play. Batones in front. Zanicki stopped again by Mozzarella. Wow.
Oh, he's putting on a show tonight on the far posts on either end. Wow, what a stop.
Keeping Wyoming in this one. Darnold trying to chase down the puck. Shake Alexiev off it. Berg has it for Wyoming. Back to Heck. Off his skate. And now Darnold looking for a pass. It's poked out of the Wyoming zone. Ethan Riffey finds Berg. It's stolen by Zanicki. In the attacking zone, Zanicki makes a move. Zanicki behind the Wyoming net. Noel Zanicki still has it. Finds Doris. Back down to Zanicki. Zanicki still has possession of the puck. Still has it behind the Wyoming net. Now Batones scores! Wow! What an effort from Noel Zanicki. And Batones finishes the play. Buffs lead 2-1.
Man, I wasn't expecting that one. I mean, Mozzarella's been getting those, those right on the side pucks, right above his pad, right at the glove, and so I thought that one was saved there for a second too. But you said the effort by Zanicki, really well done, keeping that puck, keeping possession for a solid 20 seconds.
Yeah,
there.
I was
there
say.
for a while behind the net, and it does pay off with a great tip in right there at the post. Beautiful job by the Buffs, up 2-1 now.
Here's Dranch. Trying to find Krasauskis. Doris trying to keep it in. Now throws it towards the net, high over Mozzarella's head and over the net. Wyoming will clear. Santos trying to settle down the bouncing puck in the neutral zone. This will be sent all the way down. Deep. Santos chasing it down. They don't call icing. And now the pass too far for Langston Boma, but he's going to get to the puck anyways. Boma shoots one. Saved by Siegel. And now Moore finds Reed, blocked by Santos. Now Moore trying to get that down towards Boma. Shake off in front. Siegel makes another stop. Mears throws one to the net. Blocked. And now here comes Colorado the other way. Garrett Coveney with Andrew Santos. Coveney shoots one, and the save is made by Mozzarella.
Back and forth here at the rec center. Defensive structure all out of sorts there for the Buffs, and then they get a nice deflection and a 2-on-1. Beautiful save there, though, by Mozzarella.
Dranch finds Coveney. Here's a shot from Knapp that gets blocked. Almost a clean block. That could have turned into a big chance for Nolan Berg if he cleanly blocked that one.
Not at all. It broke his stick.
Oh, well, there you go.
The block snapped his stick. You can see it there on the ice.
Coveney shoots one high over the net. Krasauskis. Now Knapp shoots one. Ooh. Save rebound. Oh, Mozzarella deflects it away from the stick of Brandon Hackett. Here's Bullard in one-on-one with Knapp. The big bodies going at it in the corner.
Knapp completely took him out of the play there, though. He almost got around Knapp there, and if he had done that, that would have been a very dangerous chance. But Knapp just completely knocked him out of any sort of chance there.
Well, Knapp's going to take a penalty here against Bullard. Bullard will draw it. But that big fight, Knapp 6'6", Ian Bullard 6'3".
I mean, we were talking about it earlier. Yeah, that's
really
a big battle there.
So a hooking call against Knapp will put Wyoming back on the power play for 2 minutes with a chance to try and tie it up for the second time tonight. Cleared out of the zone, right off the face-off. Mozzarelli's going to have to play it away. Almost a clean pickoff from Neffs. Could have gone right on net again.
Yeah, slightly quicker reaction time, and maybe a slightly different angle there, and that could have been a goal.
Boma back to Moore. Now here's Bodie Morris. Shoots one, blocked, and off the glass. Bouncing puck settled down by Bodie Morris. And Langston Boma sends it back into the Colorado side. That goes off the skate of Neffs, and now Smithberger has it in the neutral zone. Goes back into his offensive zone, hands off to a defender. Street clears it all the way down for Mozzarelli, who just let it sit for Luby, able to work his way around Smithberger. Now Luby still has it. Luby still has it. And was looking for a shot there. Could not get one off.
Nearly picked off there by Colton Morris, assistant captain for the Cowboys. Just nearly swiped the puck away, and Buffs wouldn't have seen it.
Now here comes a breakaway. Pitones, one-on-one. Pitones scores! Diego Pitones, with his second of the period, gives the Buffs a 2-goal lead, 3-1. Shorthanded on the breakaway.
Shorthanded goal, one-on-one on the breakaway, as you said. And Pitones, what moves he kind of did the I think Kucherov is the one who notably does it in the shootouts or just on breakaways. Deke around, but then just
let it roll right through the 5-hole.
Let the puck slide right through the 5-hole. What a move there. Completely fooled Mozzarelli. 3-1 Buffs. 4 minutes remaining in the second.
Big shorthanded opportunity, and they capitalize.
What a poke, though. Underrated. What a poke, though, to get it to Pitones for that entire break, and the captain. If anyone's going to put that in, you'd hope it'd be him.
Well, the points leader for Colorado gets 2 more tonight. Picks up points 20 and 21 with the 2 goals.
As Lefkis almost just walks down Main Street right there and scores himself through a tangle of Wyoming Cowboys.
10 seconds left on the Wyoming power play. Morris trying to get that towards Hart. And now here's Campbell. Naps out of the box. Penalties killed by Colorado, and they go up 2 in the process.
And that's about as good as you can do on a penalty kill.
Mears shoots one, saved by Siegel. Rebound, Mears trying to get that one on net. Couldn't do so.
No clue how Siegel saw that huge screen in front of him, and he got that off the mask. Great save.
Morris gets it back to Bullard. Rides the boards in the glass there for a moment. Now Hart trying to find Berg right in the slot there. Bullard picks it up, shoots one wide. Oh, that one deflected onto Siegel, and now deflected away by the Colorado defense.
Lucky that did not go in there for the Buffaloes.
Ian Bullard decides to take it in himself. Bullard still has it, shoots one wide of the net. Mears is called offside, so he exited the zone, according to the linesman. Of course, that's a bit of a tough angle for us to see right here in front of the
we couldn't
glass.
see that. That was very tough. But it definitely was close. I gave it a 50-50. Wasn't sure if he was going to be able to get that before it crossed out of the zone or not. But honestly, good response from the Buffs so far. Up 1-0. They allow a goal by Reed from the not the Buffaloes, excuse me, the Cowboys, and respond with 2 here in the second.
Reed shot stopped by Siegel, and 2:21 to go in the second period. The Buffs have tacked on 2 more, both from Diego Pitones, the captain, to get out to this 2-goal lead. Puck is loose. Reed has it in the slot, looking for Boma. Fanned on the shot.
Great look there from Reed, but just good defense there from the Buffs. Recognized that pass, recognized he was open there in the slot, completely took it away.
So sent around the boards by Moore. Reed to pick up the loose puck. Tripped up there by Knapp, and that's going to be another 2 minutes for Tom Snap.
And just as I say, some good response. That's something you can't do. 1:55 left, so nearly the entire remainder of the period on the power play, and under the assumption they don't score the first 5 seconds of the third period. Not great after you've just scored a third goal. You don't want to give them the opportunity to come back in, make it 3-2.
But hey, they scored a shorthanded goal last time.
Hey, that's true.
Wyoming was on the power play, so
hey,
who knows?
Once you get one, you know, you're like, maybe I can get two, maybe I can get three.
Off the draw, it's now picked up Morris, trying to get that pass in the slot for Bullard. Good stick from Alexiev to prevent that dangerous opportunity for the Wyoming leading scorer. Bullard's averaging 2 points a game.
That's that's very impressive.
He's got 16 goals, 20 and 12 assists.
He's putting up numbers, especially on those goals here. Division II, not as high in goal scoring compared to at least Division I ACHA. That's impressive.
Hart back to Bullard. He missed the puck, and that'll exit the zone. Trey Campbell handles the puck for Wyoming as we approach the final minute of the second period. That misses the stick of Hart, and the puck has been iced by Wyoming.
Yeah, icing on a power play, not ideal. That's basically the one time you never want to do that. You don't want to start down from your zone because A, that's killing off time on your own power play, and B, making it easier for the defendant to score on you. And in this case, that defendant has already scored shorthanded.
Santos keeps it in for Colorado. Bullard to clear. That one touched Morris, and so no icing will be called. He'll get to the puck first. Though Doris will not give up on the play. They both still shoving it, and Morris has possession. 35 seconds in the second period. Campbell down to Berg. Nolan Berg back up to Trey Campbell. Berg, cross ice, was looking for Luby. It's taken away by Levkis. David Levkis has Krasauskis, looking for Krasauskis, and that pass deflects off the skate.
Bounced off something.
Of Campbell. And so that pass didn't cleanly hit, but Levkis steals it back. Levkis couldn't get a shot off. With 5 seconds left in the period, he'll just send it out of the attacking zone and just hold on to it to end the period. Wyoming responded to start the second period, but Diego Batones tacks on 2 more. And the Buffs lead 3-1 at the end of the second period.
Not totally sure there why Levkis didn't skate a little bit harder looking for a goal. I mean, you're shorthanded. There's 5 seconds left. You didn't really need to just take it out. There's not really any harm in taking a shot. But you know what? You're up by 2 at the moment. Take solace in that. You know, you allowed a goal, you scored twice more, and you got a 2-goal lead entering the final 20.
Yeah, very impressive period from Colorado. Good response. Of course, Petone scores after Sinicki holds onto the puck for probably a good 20, 25 seconds and is able to find him right on the side of the net. And then Petones on the breakaway goes 5-hole and gets the Buffs a 2-goal lead.
A nice series of goals. All 3 of these goals have been very, very nice by the Colorado Buffaloes here tonight. And I mean, they've been good. Mozzarelli's been playing well. He's been completely solid.
I agree.
But
He's made some great saves in the second period.
He's made some phenomenal saves, but also at least these most recent 2, but I believe the first one as well, have just been very good saves, shots, excuse me, and good chances, and those are tough to block. You know, a goalie can't do everything, but yeah, he's doing phenomenal tonight thus far, and I'm excited to see how the final 20 goes.
Well, that brings us to the end of our coverage of the second period between Colorado and Wyoming. The Buffaloes lead the Cowboys 3-1 at the end of the second. You're watching ScoBuff Sports. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, to the CU Rec Center for the third period of action in this first round of the BMHC playoffs. Colorado leads Wyoming 3-1 at the end of 2 and at the start of the third.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a fun playoff game. It's been marred a little bit by a couple weird stoppages, which you have for us in a second, Alex, but just it's been good play. It's been fast, back and forth play, some good hits, some good checks, some really good play on either side and in either net, but Colorado with a 3-1 lead right now, doing really well. What happened with those stoppages, though, Alex?
So, for all those people at home who are confused by those stoppages, I'm here to tell you
he's got the
what
breakdown.
happened.
He's got the news.
So that first stoppage in the first 30 seconds, that one really confused all of us. Just stopped for probably about 3 minutes.
Yeah, it was long. It was long and completely unexplained.
They stopped that. They stopped play for that long because they needed the ice to dry out. That was it. And that's why they kind of picked up play and nothing, no penalties, no nothing. The other stoppage, though, is what's more interesting. Number 11 for Wyoming, Benjamin McBride. Of course, took that misconduct.
He's very clearly
penalty.
Been on the ice.
He's very clearly been on the ice and been a presence tonight.
Yep.
Took that timid misconduct penalty.
So guess where he was?
In the box.
Well, I was gonna say not on the roster. Isn't that what it was? Yeah.
Exactly. He was not on the roster sheet, so the Wyoming coach did not write his name on the roster sheet. So the president had to make sure that was on there, and they assessed a 2-minute penalty because his name was not on the roster sheet, which is what all that confusion was all about.
One of the more absurd things I've seen recently. Needless penalty there. Completely needless penalty.
That one's on the coaching staff, I gotta say. But Wyoming's dug themselves a 3-1 hole here now at the start of this third period. I will say the one thing that's keeping this game from getting way out of hand for Wyoming is Bradley Mozzarelli. He's been playing out of his mind tonight.
Absolutely. He's been phenomenal, and he's made a number of really impressive stops.
Like that one.
I like that one. Leg pads have been working overtime. He's been right up against each post, and he's been really, really good.
Well, Colorado gets a couple more shots on Mozzarelli. Can't beat him that time. Smithberger trying to chase down the puck. That 5-second Wyoming power play was short-lived.
Yeah, that
at
was
the start there.
There wasn't a lot there.
Ian Bullard over there for the Cowboys. Puck still loose. Now Wyoming takes control. Reed going behind the Colorado net. Was looking for Bullard. He falls down. And now it's picked up by Alexiev. Now to Ponyo. Trying to get that pass to Patones. He slaps it towards Mozzarelli. Doesn't go into the back of the net. Bullard takes control for Wyoming. A couple of nice moves from Reed, but he cannot keep control, and now he's offsides. They'll stop play. So a minute and a half and change gone in this third period. Colorado enjoying a 2-goal lead. It's do or die for Wyoming. Boy, would this be a very interesting and a huge win for Wyoming, considering that they have not won a conference game this season. They went 0-12 in conference play. I mean, they clocked close to one a week ago.
And in that game a week ago, what was the score where Colorado started to come back?
3-1.
Yeah, there you go. Not to
suspicious
advocate for the loss of our team, obviously, but hey,
coincidences, right?
As you guys like to say today, this week of the podcast, anything can happen. Anyone can cook.
So Colorado obviously not trying to have the same fate Wyoming had a week ago happen to them tonight. And they know what they did to get into that position to win that game. They know exactly what they need to do to prevent that exact thing from happening against them.
Good positioning there from Hackett. That was a dangerous pickoff at the blue line there, though, and just lucky that he was able to pick that puck up and prevent a 1-on-0 on Siegel.
This one exits the Wyoming attacking zone after Mears missed the puck. Here's Luby. Lawrence Luby crossed the blue line, has it poked away right at the blue line by the Colorado defense. McBride can't take control for Wyoming. Mears just takes a whack at it. And now here's Doris handing off to Knapp. Goes behind his own net, back for Doris. Trying to shake Bullard off of him. Behind, he was looking for Kovney. It's picked right off by Berg. And Wyoming is going to take control in the attacking zone. Before it's poked away now, here comes Kovney in a 1-on-2. Kovney can't get by the first defender and Luby.
Not a single Buffalo touched that puck there when it was just sitting laying for them.
Bullard just leaves it for Berg, who taps it back to Bullard. Bullard around Knapp. Bullard moves in. Can't get the backhand and finish that one. He still has the puck. Was looking for Campbell, who was open.
Dangerous look there. Yeah, he was wide open. Could have taken his time with a shot, try to fool Siegel in net.
Kovney worked off the puck. Wyoming takes control. Campbell now does pick up this one, trying to shoot that one towards the net.
Tranch just very clearly cross-checked with no call right in front of his goaltender.
Tranch hit down again, that time by Morris. More bodies falling down onto the ice. Kovney fighting with Bullard. Berg over there as well for the Cowboys. Campbell shoots one high over the net and off the glass. Chasing it down now is Ethan Riffey. And now he gets it to Campbell. Trey Campbell shoots one high over the net again. Reed trying to keep it in the zone. Good stick there from Sean Valdez. Cleared back in by Wyoming. Knapp grabs the puck. Versus Course, gets it Street. Now Sinicki acquires the puck. This one just a little pop fly, which is gloved down by Sinicki, and now they'll stop play. It's a hand pass.
Was it though? I really thought
at least that's what
I really thought one of the Wyoming players or Sinicki touched it, but alas, I am not the referee.
So Luke Moore will face off against Cooper Barnhart. Smithberger fighting for control against Reed, and the Buffs defense will steal possession for the Buffaloes. That pass off the mark and will go all the way down into the Wyoming zone. No icing called. Alexia picks up the puck, shoots one, deflected off the stick of Mears. Langston Boma over the head of Street, and now behind the Buffalo net. Street picks up the loose puck. Street, saucer pass up to Sinicki. Now trying to get that one over to Barnhart. It hits the corner of the bench, and they'll stop play because of it. So about 6 minutes gone here in this third period. And now a penalty going to be assessed against Quillen Reed. High sticking, it looks like it's going to be.
Big time power play here for the Buffs. You could take a 4-1 lead here, 14 minutes remaining. That'd be very tough with how this game has been played for Wyoming to come back from. Not impossible, but tough. This could be a big 2 minutes here for the Buffs.
Crucial power play and or penalty kill, depending on which side you're on. Petonis has it up top. He's looking for the hat trick. Santos. Back to Petonis. Petonis across, looking for Sinicki. Loose in the slot. Petonis gloves it down. Still in the slot, cleared away for the moment. Santos was looking for Petonis. Miscommunication there. DePonio has it behind the net. Goes off his stick and into the corner. And it's cleared away by Bodie Morris.
A little bit of a weak pass from DePonio there and results in a clear down here that Siegel's got to think quickly there to get that to Santos.
Cole Morris shoots one towards the net. And now Hart loses control of the puck. DePonio couldn't cleanly start a rush. Santos has it in the offensive zone. Leaves it. 3 players going for the puck. Petonis shoots that one on Mozzarella, and he makes the save.
Yeah, they all had the same thought, didn't they?
pick up the puck,
Yep,
move
yeah,
in the side and
like
shoot.
Fish, it was like fish to fish food, you know?
Yeah.
They all were going to that puck, and Petonis came away with it. Perhaps deference to their captain.
Well, I'm curious what the communication was
Yeah.
right there
All right,
in that
yeah,
moment.
you, me, no, you.
Petonis yelling, just,
Yeah,
I got
I'll
it!
take it. I'll take it, guys. Don't worry.
Off the face-off, Grosowskis trying to shoot that one. Poked away by Wyoming. Berg trying to get that up towards Bullard. Bullard will grab it behind the Colorado net. Was thinking about the wraparound. Doesn't end up going for that option. Now just shoves it into the corner.
Got to be very careful, though. Close to a trip on Colorado there. And going down 5-on-3 in this scenario would not be great.
Here's Grosowskis now, who's trying to leave it for Snicki. And now Berg on the other way. He's got Bullard. He'll just chip it into the Colorado zone. Loose puck. Bullard trying to get there. Berg trying to throw it towards the net. He missed it. 20 seconds left on the power play for Colorado.
Little bit of miscommunication here for the Colorado Buffaloes. On a power play, too. It hasn't really looked like it, has it?
Sadiq drops it off. Now there's a shot fanned on by Snicki. The rebound. Oh, what a save by Mozzarelli. Penalties killed off by Wyoming.
And that was wide open for Snicki there, though. I don't know how he missed that. Just up and high over the net.
Krasowskis' shot went right to the belly of Luby. That one's going to sting a little bit for a second. Icing the call against Wyoming. So an offensive zone draw coming up for the Buffaloes. Sliding for the puck on the ice is Sean Valdez. Dranch trying to pick it up now for the Buffs. Dranch gets it back to his defender and Doris, but Wyoming will clear. Reed chasing it down with Barnhart. Oh, slams Barnhart into the boards. Knapp really shoving it to Reed, and now that both of them take a tumble, Knapp took really big exception to that hit Reed shot on. Saved by Mozzarelli, rebound there for Dranch, just a little away from him. And now here comes Luke Moore the other way for Wyoming. And now Wyoming's offsides.
Wow. Tripping is the call.
Wow. Tripping against Reed, it looks like.
I didn't think that was tripping. I didn't see which buff it was. I thought he just fell over on his own accord, skating backwards. But no, it looks like it was a trip by Reed there. And back for another 2 minutes of the Buffs. Perhaps a slightly better power play this time.
That's what you'd like this time around.
Hopefully. Hey, they got magic numbers on the clock. 11-11.
Here's Street. Off the face-off. Leaves it for David Levkis. Back to Street. Street finds Petonis. Now Levkis. In front. Looking for that deflection was DePonio. Levkis drops it for Street. Levkis one-timer blast. Deflected off of DePonio. And Petonis trying to shove that one past Mozzarelli. Levkis finds Petonis, shoots one wide of the net. This will be clear. This will exit the attacking zone. Picked up by Levkis. Trailing, has to shake Morris off, which he does. And now Levkis starting up another rush. Levkis looking straight to the net. Now backs off. Drops it for Street. On a Smithberger. Now Street. Back to Smithberger. Final minute of this power play for Colorado.
Much more zone time on this one, but not as many opportunities, not as many chances that they could be getting. They're looking for something a little bit more perfect when, honestly, they should just be shooting at the net.
Street tries to shoot that one towards the net, cleanly blocked, and Wyoming will clear. Siegel will have to play it off his stick, and Levkis will retrieve. 30 seconds left on the power play. Here's a shot from DePonio. Doesn't quite get to Mozzarelli.
Whatever that was made a basketball court
like
squeak type
really,
sound. That was, I've never heard that on ice before.
Alexiev walks in, scores! Without the nameplate, Alexiev gives the Buffs a 3-goal lead.
Oh man, Alex, I was talking to you earlier. I was hoping Alexiev would do something so you could get that nameplate call on. Patrick Dawson would be happy, but a great goal there from Alexiev. Just stepped into the shot, long range down the slot, just at the top, and just shot that right down past the goaltender for the 4-1 lead.
Alexiev's 3rd goal of the year gives the Buffs a 3-goal lead. With under 10 minutes to go, that may be the dagger for Wyoming.
And if that nameplate was still on there, I think it would be flying.
I agree. The stitching was coming loose early in the first period. They decided to put an end to it and just take it off.
Maybe now he's going to continue to play no nameplate.
Who knows?
Got him a goal.
Maybe it's a good luck charm now.
Yeah, superstitious like that.
Who
Hockey
knows?
players tend to be.
Barnhart collects the puck for the Buffs. Here's Valdez. Up to Sinicki. Noel Sinicki trying to get that pass in towards Barnhart. Sinicki trying to shove that back down towards Barnhart again. Still has possession of the puck. Here's Santos, hits the post. And now here comes Luke Moore. He's on a one-on-one with Hackett. It's not going to go into the corner. Hackett really gets in front of him. Tries to hit him there.
Mistimed that check a little bit.
So Moore again.
He's lucky there. Hackett could have blown him up in the corner.
Santos whacks at it. Wyoming trying to throw that towards the net. Hackett. It's to Sinicki. Nice pass to Dranch. Moves around Hart. Valdez just sends it into the zone, but it deflects off of Campbell and into the Wyoming bench. Under 8 to go in this BMHC playoff game.
Hey, they got Painted Black on.
Yeah.
Paint it black and gold.
That may be where we're headed.
4-1.
They may have to with how this game's gone for Colorado. Paint the spot against Metro State black is what the Buffs are trying to say tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Go on down tomorrow. See what you can make of it.
Here's a shot from McKinley and a save by Abby Siegel.
Siegel, who hasn't had to work a lot tonight, only 16 shots from the Cowboys. They haven't put a ton on him. What they has been decent opportunity and obviously a goal there against him, but overall hasn't had to work a ton. Late night there for Siegel. Obviously, much heavier offensive presence by the Buffs in this game.
Marius Grasauskis moves it ahead, looking for Dranch. Wyoming trying to clear. Oh, McKinley twisted up. Colorado keeps possession. McKinley trying to muscle Kovney off the puck.
That's where you got to communicate a little bit. Krasauskis was right behind Knapp, wide open, and he just didn't know.
Oh, Sorelli makes that save a bit.
Just didn't know, and you could have turned around and gotten wide open pass and some more ice to work with, some more room. But hey, they got a shot off anyway.
McKinley bats it out of midair to exit the Wyoming zone, and now here comes Dranch, shoots one right to Krasauskis, saved by Muzzarelli.
Some nice work there, though, by those three. Good recognition, quick onside. They got onside, got the puck, and a quick entry right at the blue line, got that chance off, and a good stop from Muzzarelli saved what could have been the 5th goal.
Dranch moving around Campbell, and he's worked off the puck, trying to work around him, couldn't do so. Colton Morris leaves it for Berg. Puck's loose, going towards the corner in the Colorado zone. Morris finds Berg, trying to find Bullard over there. Bullard slaps it behind the Colorado net with 6 minutes to go in this BMHC playoff contest. Berg in the corner fighting with Street. Brasauskis has it. Able to get that pass over to Patonis. Here comes Patonis. Diego Patonis, nice couple moves. Puck loose in the slot.
Got stuffed up there by the defenseman, and too fast flying by it. Beautiful moves from the captain, though.
Mozzarella leaves it for Mears. Here's Alexiev trying to tap it to Sadiq. Bullard steals the puck back for the Cowboys, though. Bullard in the neutral zone. Enters the Colorado zone. Slows it down, drops it off. Berg shoots one wide of the net. Bodie Morris over to Mears. Send it towards the net. Colton Morris over there now. And Street takes over for the Buffaloes. He fans on it, though. Puck's still loose in the slot. Colorado trying to get it out of the zone, and they do. It's Ahmad Sadiq with 5 to go. Up to Betonis. Betonis, the cross! Saved by Mozzarella. Sadiq trying to get it back over towards Betonis. And it didn't work out.
He's been unbelievable on his left to right. Just the lateral movement by Mozzarella tonight, phenomenal. He's been able to stuff up a number of really dangerous opportunities.
DePonio to pick up the loose puck. Getting it back for Ahmad Sadiq. Elevates that one, trying to get it to DePonio. Picked up by Langston Boma. Boma drops it off more, back to Boma. And that pass didn't work out. Bullard looking for more again. Colorado takes possession once more. Isaac Neffs shoots one. Saved by Mozzarella. Santos can't get there. 4 minutes to go in this BMHC playoff game. 4-1 Colorado. And you think they probably pull the goaltender here in the next minute or two.
I mean, yeah, you're in the playoffs. 5-1, 6-1 is no different.
Season's on the line.
Exactly. 5-1, 6-1, no different than 4-1. I wouldn't be surprised if they pull him probably within a minute, if you're looking for that.
Smithberger around, picked up now by Levkis. Back to Hackett. He missed the puck. Now here comes a 2-on-0. Boma with Reed. Reed scores. Reed has his second of the game and capitalizes on the 2-on-0 opportunity. Wyoming's not done yet.
No, an inopportune timing there for Siegel to have his first mistake in a little while, but 2-on-0 there, that's really difficult to defend, obviously. Santos was trying to get back, wasn't able to fully get there, and nice shot past Siegel. Gets this game a little bit closer, 2-goal deficit now.
And now the situation becomes even more interesting should they pull Bradley Mozzarella. Knapp grabs the puck with 3:15 to go.
And you have to think now, Alex, that I would say that goalie pull probably gets delayed by about another minute or so, unless they're feeling bold. Obviously, they're now much closer within the realm of possibility.
Sinicki hit by Hart. Valdez now tripped up by McKinley. Bodies falling down onto the ice everywhere. And now Wyoming takes control. Got to keep an eye out for Mozzarella. Staying in the net, though, with 2:45 to go. Doris picks up the puck for the Buffaloes. Starts an offensive rush. Here's Sinicki. Cross the blue line. Noel Sinicki moves in. Pass over looking for Valdez. Just a little too much of a bouncer.
Yup, had the chance there to put the dagger.
And that would have been amazing for Sean Valdez, who does not have a goal this season. Still looking for goal one. Here is Valdez to send it around the boards to kill more time. Evan Heck grabs the puck for Wyoming. Bodie Morris with 2 to go. Now we're starting to look at Mozzarella. Alexiev trying to twirl that around. Puck's still loose. Bullard gets possession for Wyoming, now enters the zone. Berg, stopped by Siegel. Colton Morris over there. Mozzarella to the bench. Empty net for Wyoming. There's a save from Siegel. Do or die time for the Cowboys. Here's another shot and another glove save from Abby Siegel. Wyoming will take their timeout and talk things over with 93 seconds left. Down 2 goals. And of course, it's important to have some really good discussion, dropping a really good play And while they do so, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. And so Wyoming about to break the huddle as their season hangs in the balance. With 1:33 to go, they need 2 goals.
Ref wanted them out of there. He blew that one strongly.
Colorado is ready.
Yeah, 133. Cowboys have to score twice. Buffs have to hold them off.
Off the face-off, it's Street trying to clear, kept in. No. Campbell missed the puck. DePonio chasing it down. He gets there. Sadiq missed the open net.
Oh, what a play from DePonio. Unable to be finished off.
Petone scores! The hat-trick goal! And it puts this one on ice. Meet me in Superior, says Diego Petones, as the Buffs will advance to play Metro State tomorrow night.
Well, a hat trick from the Buffs for DePonio the last time we played the Cowboys, and now a hat trick for the captain in his senior year, Diego Petones, tonight when we face the Cowboys.
So about a minute to go. Buffs regain that 3-goal lead. Mozzarella back in the net in the final minute of this one. Is off the stick of Krasauskis. And now Luby going to get that towards Buma. .45 seconds to go. Sticked off of Boma's stick, and they'll stop play with 38 left. And for Wyoming, it's the end of a long season that saw them win 3 games.
It's been a long season for them, hasn't it?
A long season. And, well, they have a couple bright spots on this team that they can use to build around, but
number one being these jerseys.
I agree. These jerseys are really
these
nice.
These are sweet. They're clean.
Number 2, Bradley Mozzarella, who's going to have faced one final test this season. Well, he didn't get a chance to. Pass was off the mark.
I was enjoying that. He was standing, just kind of lounged up against on the crossbar, saw the play coming, and was like,
oh,
all right, let's get a save. Come on.
15 left. Krasauskis. One final shot. Over towards Dranchi. Slips down. 5 seconds to go. And that will do it. The Colorado Buffaloes advance in the BMHC playoffs and will play number 1 Metro State tomorrow night at the Sports Stable in Superior. 5-2 the final score here tonight. And for Wyoming, it's the end of a season. And they'll leave empty-handed here in the BMHC.
Yeah, disappointing end for Wyoming here. They obviously had a very good chance here. You're in. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
It is hockey, after all.
But you're in, and just to not have been able to complete that is unfortunate for them.
And so the handshake line commences. One team's season ends, the other continues. The Buffaloes will play tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Mountain Time against the Metro State Roadrunners, a team who went unbeaten in conference play to try and fight for their playoff lives once again. A 3-goal win for the Buffaloes thanks to the back of Diego Betones with a hat trick. Put 3 in and guides this team as a captain in his last game here at the Rec Center. He left his mark for sure.
I mean, really good for Betones. Really good for the team. Great job, guys. Well done.
Never mind. Betones is apparently going to be back next year.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome back, Betones. You know
Welcome back. That's on me. Well, Betones had a great night, and that concludes the season, the home schedule for this D2 team.
But that does not conclude us tonight, does it, Alex?
No, we have a doubleheader here on Skobov Sports. The D2 team winning tonight, looking to go 2-0 as the D1 men's hockey team takes on Arizona State in under an hour as the Buffs fight for their Nationals hopes. So you're definitely not going to want to miss that one here on Skobov Sports.
That'll be a good one. 8 p.m. because this game is ending just half an hour prior. I would assume it's probably a slightly delayed from that, but you know what? Maybe they're quick.
Who knows?
But I think that'll be fun. Buffs, obviously, D1 team. The big storyline is they just haven't been able to win both each weekend, and this is a weekend.
They need to.
This is a weekend where it is of necessity to win both.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see if they can accomplish that feat. But as for this one, it's in the books. The Buffaloes advance to tomorrow to play Metro State. If they win tomorrow and pull off the massive upset, they play Sunday at noon, also at the Sports Stable. That's going to do it for us here at the Rec Center. For Aiden Glockner, I'm Alex Roberts saying so long from the CU Rec Center. You heard it here first on Skobov Sports.